frequency in really effective ways to create tremendous positive changes in the human body to relieve discomfort and to help us achieve a better quality of life. And we have grown around the world to this extent by the simple fact that when you correctly, the iTerra creates amazing stories in so many people that whether people come in and think of us as like a business or not, if they use the product correctly, they've got an amazing story. And as a company, we try to make things easy for all of you to understand how to use the iTerra by simplifying it. We've got the 10 points. Sometimes I even tell people that if you don't even want to use the 10 points, just like have skin exposure to terahertz for like 20 minutes and like that, something's better than nothing. We try to make it as easy for you as possible. But behind the Iteraka and how we talk about it is actually thousands of years of an understanding of the human body based on traditional Chinese medicine, based on the organs of the body, how they connect and share energy across meridian points and channels, and how that works across the body. And I've always felt that all human beings describe the same experience with different words. A person couched in TCM would describe that feeling good of chi energy. That person couched in Ayurveda might describe as prana energy. And the person who knows Western might consider good blood. But whatever words we use, the feeling is the same. And understanding how our body is connected inside and outside to the energetic fields around us will allow us to use the devices that we have with greater, I suppose, depth. So, for those of you who appreciate a deep conversation, please join me in putting our hands together to welcome our speaker of the night, Dr. Peter Lau. I'm going to allow Peter Lau to introduce himself. Please share with us things I may not know about you. But one of the things that impressed me most about Dr. Peter Lau, well, two things. Firstly, the fact that his doctorate is in Ayurvedic medicine. Am I correct, Dr. Peter?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, when I understood that, like the fact that he has an understanding in traditional Chinese medicine and also like Ayurvedic ideas and also combining so many different perspectives, I really understood that he's a person who can see the big picture. The second thing that really impressed me about Dr. Peter Lau is that when I rejoined Prife a couple of months ago, in one of the first meetings I joined, Dr. Peter Lau was sharing his experience about how he could carry four classics into Brazil, spend one entire month traveling around Brazil just using the device on people. But because he understands meridian points, he's able to use it so effectively that he can come back home with like cash in hand for like 300 plus devices and then start the market that has now grown to 800 classics being sold last month, and it's just growing and growing and growing. So that to me is proof positive that if you understand depth how you can use the iterate with channels in the body, that the first time you do it on someone you can really kind of showcase the experience that if they can do over and over again every day for 1 to 3 weeks and really see the kind of change that will really change the way they see this. So you're not here to listen to me talk, you're here to listen to Dr. Peter Lau talk. So let's everyone, the 124 people in this call, let's welcome Dr. Peter Lau. Give a big hand, everyone.
I clap for myself. But good evening to Malaysian, to Philippines, Pride family members. And apart from these two countries, I don't know whether you are somebody from Indonesia, maybe our neighborhood countries or whatever. Anyway, very good evening to all of you. Okay, now, so let me introduce myself. My name is Dr. Peter. Actually, I graduated as an Ayurvedic doctor and also as a holistic this is a medicine doctor. So what is the difference between holistic medicine and then this allopathic this medicine? For holistic, we do not use medicine. We know the side effect of medicine. Medicine is actually to stop some biological function for the body. But I am not talking about medicines do nothing. I would say when you really need something to save your life, please go to this allopathic medicine. Okay, so if you want to maintain your well-being, or if you are considered semi-healthy, okay, healthy, okay, that means you do not need medicine. But if you want to get healthier, please look for complementary medicine, or if you can, or people call it alternative. Okay, I myself, I love Ayurvedic. Even I'm Chinese, but I like Indian Ayurvedic because I understand the principle. I understand the principle. With energy balance, no body can be healthy. Okay, we talk about energy. We don't talk about curing disease. Okay, even in this Chinese medicine, same thing. In Chinese medicine, same thing. If you couldn't balance the warm energy and cold energy, you are not well. I don't call it sick. But you are not getting well. Imagine we have trillion cells in our body. We have trillion cells in our body, but each of them carry the and cold energy. If you lose the balance, the cell it couldn't work well. When the cell could work well, the tissue couldn't work well. When the tissue couldn't work well, how our organs can be working well? We have so
Uh,
many so-called so many organs. We cannot leave any organs without them. So let's say somebody asks me, doctor, I have removed my gallbladder. Do you think our God will put something extra inside your body? No. When you remove any organs inside your body, it means that your energy level couldn't be balanced anymore. Okay? But don't worry. We have some alternative way to balance it. Okay? Now, let me start my presentation today. Okay, let me cut out. Oh, where is okay? Now let me cut out my presentation today. Okay, sorry, I couldn't give you my notes, but you can snag the copy, okay, if you want. Okay, so I myself, the topic that today I'm going to share with you is about meridian channel protocol make simple. Okay, why we are learning about the meridian channel protocol today. We are not learning about the medical how to cure disease, because none of us here, you yeah, there are some professional doctors here, but majority of us, okay, you are not a medical doctor. So we are, and then also to learn medical, it need time, years. So for me, very simple. I make everything very simple, and it should be how to call it, very easy for everyone. Okay, even you are the newbies in the wellness industry. Okay, suitable for all the beginners. Remember, the training material of today is actually basically for Prife International internal training only, not to be used in public teaching or presentation. Okay, different practitioner, we have our different opinions. Okay, we but our but how to call, basic principle is to make everyone healthy. Okay, side effect. Disclaimer: Theracare is a household electrical appliance and safe to be used on the human beings because it emits no harmful radiation. This is very important. And then we are not intend to how to call it, to substitute or to take role of a health professional. Okay, if you are really sick, please look for medical intervention until your situation getting stable, and then you come back to us. Okay, we can make you healthier. Okay, and of course my protocol, okay, that is all from me. Okay, I try to educate I mean, anyone, if you are new in this in the TCM, with my own way of teaching. Okay, so I don't conflict with any TCM practitioner, even medical doctor. Okay, I need to do this disclaimer before I proceed with my session. Okay, now eye therapy is uh, friendly basically to everyone. So what is non-invasive? Okay, so this is the definition of non-invasive. It means that we do not require any injections into the body or breaking the skin. Okay, and you see, like acupuncture, not everyone is allowed to insert the needles to your customer or to your patients, if you are not professionally trained. This is very dangerous for anyone. If you have the needles to punch into the somebody body, you are almost committing a killing, so this is very dangerous. So eye therapy is a non-invasive. You can treat yourself, okay, at home, or even you can treat your loved one. Okay, because our eye therapy is so safe. Okay, so this is so-called the non-invasive. And we talk about eye therapy emit non this no radiation. Okay, what is non-ionizing radiation? It means it cause ionization of your cell, of your tissue. You know that when you exposed to X-ray, X-ray will make your body, will damage your body. They will give you a lot of free radical. They will cause a lot of damage of your body or kill you. Okay, no, okay, zero radiation. So I need to make you understand all these things. Okay, so now Ayurvedic. Sorry, I'm fans of Ayurvedic now. Okay, eye therapy is easy to operate, even though you are not a professional doctor.
Recording in
Your
progress.
information only. Okay, but what is the difference between our eye therapy, terahex, and with those clinical trial? Okay, in the lab is like a simulations. Simulations. They are not the actual how to call it, the actual device. It just try to simulate the mechanism. Okay, our eye therapy is just very simple. Two part. Yeah, we actually consist of two part. Okay, first part is the mechanical and electrical part. It actually amplify the wave. okay? Because it will put the stress onto the part 2. That is the optical quarks. Why I know this? Because I study physics, I study chemistry, I study biology. So this is all about the physics, you know. So imagine all the stones in nature, they're actually emitting some sort of frequency. Imagine the optical quarks in the eye therapy. We have hundreds of the stone, okay? They made up the tube. And all these stone, they're emitting different frequency, okay? And we actually have to pay a tribute to Professor Yang. He spent 8 years to make this frequency stable and is safe to be used by all the mankind. This is very important. Okay, now you know why? Sorry, I don't have this information in English, but however, I get this information from the Professor Yang. Okay, we have the three mode on our eye therapy. Mode number 1, 45 degree. Basically, this is the ideal temperature for everyone. If you want to use on your body to improve your well-being, just to improve your health, you just turn on to mode number 1. Even though not hot, remember, our body eye therapy emit the terahertz. Terahertz will how to call it will produce the inner heat. Okay, it will heat up your body internally, even though you don't feel immediately fix your product. If you do it in with a cost of durations, maybe for 1 week, 1 month, okay, you will feel the benefit. Why suddenly I gain my energy? Okay, it is not work. It doesn't work the same way like the generic medicine that you are taking. You know, immediately you feel you immediately the pain. Sorry, that is not the real healing. Real healing slowly. You had to get rid of the toxin from your body first, slowly balancing, activating, and defending. This is the same principle apply either in Ayurveda, or even in Chinese medicine, traditional healing. Okay, so this is the picture you can take. You know why I want to say, for number 2 and number 3, I always advise my clients better wear glove because it's too hot. Okay, so this is what's another thing I need to emphasize. What is the difference between our eye therapy, the way how eye therapy produce terahertz frequency, and whatever in the lab is man-made. But our eye terahertz is natural stone. Is natural stone. You understand that? Yeah? Because terahertz will create internal heat. So we better choose for something natural. That's why people like to wear on their body, because they do give you the bio energy. Okay, it's not artificial energy. So this is very important. Okay, before I go my TCM. Okay, now this result actually produced. Okay, so it shows us that the eye therapy really qualify, really classify as in the range of terahertz range of our device. Okay, basically because of the wavelength range in between 30 to 30 to 3,000 micrometer. Okay, so its results show that is 2002 is within the range qualified, and all the frequency, okay, the requirement you need 0.1 to 10. Yeah, so the result we get it actually 7 terahertz. That is qualified as a terahertz device. Okay, imagine you are bringing sunshine with you. When I travel to Brazil, when I travel to many countries, when I hold, when I show my people, I'm carrying a sunshine to you. People say, wow, especially for those countries with fall season, when they are feeling cold, just come get to my room. I switch on the hot air. They will say, wow, this is the best gift for me. There is a reason why I can do. Even now we have not yet delivered the product to Brazil. We have already sold
Recording in
average.
progress.
Okay, now why traditional Chinese medicine approach in eye therapy? No other. Okay, because World Health Organization has recognized the traditional Chinese medicine, or this we call it traditional and complementary medicine. Okay, therapy as a complementary therapy to the mainstream medical treatment. What is holistic healing? Holistic healing is the combination, is the integrate together medical and complementary therapies. Because when somebody they're really crying of pain, okay, and because of no choice, they had to look for medical. After removing, the bad tissue, something from the body, they need recovery. They need something to recover. Okay, any medicine they claim that they can help to recover the energy. I couldn't say no. Okay, but what I can say, you have plenty of choice in Ayurvedic, in traditional Chinese, in other means. Okay, so holistic healing is all about medical plus complementary and traditional therapies. Okay, this is the very important message that I need to share with all our family members in Prife here. Okay, now let me go. Okay, now before I go for the this meridian, let me uh, how to call it? Let me give you a insight or a simplest way to understand the functions of organs in traditional Chinese medicine. Maybe a little bit different from modern medicine. Basically, our stomach, okay? Our stomach used to, what is the function for our stomach? They actually used to break down the food, okay? Okay, when we chew the food, okay, we make it smaller pieces, and when it actually delivered to the stomach, further break down the food. So after the fruit been break down to a finest form, okay, now you see the difference now. Spleen, in according to the TCM, spleen is one of the most important organs in the human body. Without spleen, the nutrients that you eat, it couldn't transform into blood and energy. Okay, if you understand this concept, then you are able to improve many symptoms of everyone. I don't say cure disease because in the TCM we are not fit to say cure disease, especially in Malaysia. Okay, we are not granted with this special right. So spleen is very important. You need to take care of your spleen. Okay, good spleen will transform the nutrients into blood and qi. There is energy. Okay, there is energy. In Chinese, qi is vital energy. So now, when that nutrients is already transformed into very two important medium, which is flowing inside the meridian, which is blood, it will store in your liver, and then the qi will move to the lungs. Very important. Okay, So when is imagine liver, when the blood stored in the liver will help to nourish the body with the blood. If your face so pale looking, okay, not enough blood because your spleen having problem, your liver having problem, okay, and also your lungs having problem, okay. So lungs will distribute the energy so that it will be flowing. You cannot leave one either, okay. So the heart is like a water pump. It will promote the circulations of the blood and qi together with the kidney. Okay, kidney. Why kidney is so important? You know, people always say about genetic. People always talk about genetic. Okay, according to the TCM, if you do not have strong kidney, because kidney store whatever been passing down from your parents. So this essence is so important. You know why somebody, again, they are so easily get cancer disease because maybe they genetically they are weak, So kidney actually inherit with the strong genetically, this trait for your for you to continue your life. This is very important. And kidney also taking care of producing the marrow, supporting the strong bones, help the heart to maintain circulation. So if you know, if possible, you can get the picture of this, then you will be easy to study the meridian. Okay, now in Chinese, in the TCM, what are the five, even in the modern medical, what are the five cardinal signs of inflammation? In the TCM, we talk about the blockage caused the inflammation. Imagine if the drainage at your surrounding your house, no more flowing, okay, what will happen? The mosquito will grow. This is the same thing, okay. If your blood not flowing, no energy flow, oxygen drop, inflammation happen. So this is the five signs, redness. If you feel the redness of any part of your body, inflammations. If you feel that why some part of your body become more hot, inflammations. Swelling, inflammation. Pain, if you feel pain, is inflammation. Loss of function, inflammations. Imagine when we talk about cancer disease is a prolonged inflammations. When you have inflammation, means that your body is actually trying for oxygen, nutrients, and then you didn't know that, okay, and long term your cell mutated, okay, it become the disease, okay. That I'm not going to say about that. I'm not going to continue about that, but this is whatever. This is the theory about why people get sick, because of deficiency, cold, and dampness. So at the end, your cell become mutated. Okay. Now welcome to the TCM world. Now, that's why I'm saying, if you want to understand the TCM, you must understand the theory. Okay. According to the TCM, our body, we have many highways. Okay. We have highways. We have not only north, south, east, west. We have so many. In fact, we have 18 highway. But here, I want to make it more easy to understand. We have 12 primary meridian channel. There is the highway. There is the highway for the blood and the chi, and then the essence, to flow in. Okay, there is the highway. They are flowing, and then what is the purpose for all this energy? Is actually to nourish, to provide the nutrients that every single cells in your body needed. and even they give protections to all the cells in your body. This is very important. Of course, we have so-called the energy, the chi, the energy. We have six highway with cool energy. We have a six highway with a warm energy. Okay, you imagine a cells with two piping system. If the cell is too hot, you have to trigger the cool energy piping. Am I right? I just want to make you understand. Okay, if a cell is too cold, the blood becomes stagnant, couldn't flow. Not good. If the cells become too warm, energy flow too fast. Not good. You had to find the balance. Okay, this is very important. Of course, we have another very important main highway. Maybe I call it the six sub highway. Six sub highway that provide the cool energy, and six subway that provide the warm energy. But where are the warm energy and cold energy originally from? Actually, from very important trunk in your body, which is at the front midline of your body and then the back midline of your body. This is very important. I hope everyone you understand this now. So to be healthy, we need to keep the yin and yang balance. Ayurvedic Pitta Kapha Vata. Okay, energy must be balanced. Okay, with the energy balance, your body have a chance to heal. Without balance of energy, your body do not have a chance to heal. Just simple like that. Okay, when the chi is blocked, symptoms will be manifested. Okay, whatever the symptom already I shared before. So let's say the symptoms can be treated. The symptom can be treated locally. That's why we have a protocol how to treat the local pain and also the distal, those ejection site pain. Okay, yeah, we have the protocol. And now this is a very important statement or the theory you have to remember. Where the meridians pass through, where the disorder are treated. This I always share with those farmers. I say, do you grow paddies or rice? You grow paddies. Imagine if you do not build the pipeline to the paddy fields, then you did not switch on the irrigation system. Do you think the paddy will grow? They couldn't. So this is the same thing. Our body, we have to thank our God because they give all these meridian channel and they feed every single cells. Okay, so where this meridian pass, where your disorder can be treated. This is very important statement. Okay, now let me. So now my class actually just very simple. This is the protocol. Okay, first, before you do the treatment for your client, your downline, remember Prife International is a marketing company. Okay, we talk about duplicating. We talk about how we can share the knowledge, okay, with the loved one, with your business partner. So now I make it very simple. Okay, drink a glass of warm water. Start with general clearing, treating the meridian. Why you need why I teach treating the meridian instead of treating the point? Treating the point, imagine there are more than 365 points in the body, and then you need to really very accurately know the point. It's not easy, really not easy. Okay, so for you to how to call it, in order to cultivate your interest in TCM. Okay, I rather teach you, share with you the skill of treating the meridian. Meridian is like the whole lot of the highway. Okay, rather than spot a specific point is not easy. Okay, unless you are really specialist. Okay, you are really a doctor in the TCM. Okay, the doctor in the TCM, they are better than us. Okay, okay. So the third step is the target the specific point. I believe that many of you have attend Lady Hazel pain management beauty. Oh yeah, she is the expert. Okay, so we combine our treatment together, make it holistic. Okay, and then the step number 4 is the hydrate yourself by drinking water. You should start with drinking water and end with drinking water. Why? Imagine, imagine, eye therapy, it actually resonating your cell. What does that mean? It actually make the inactive cells become more active. It means that it exercising your cells. That means when you exercise, your metabolism getting increased. You need water. You need water. You need to really hydrating your body. Otherwise, you will feel very thirsty, dizziness. That's why there is no shortcut. There is no shortcut if you want to pursue good health. 10 point. Even everyone here, when you join us, the first thing you will see that this is the 10 point. But many people don't understand why you have heart problem, why I blow on the pump, not blowing on the heart. That's why today, why I am here. Okay, why I have a kidney problem, but why I blow on the soul? Why I have all my organs problem, but why I only spend time on the backbone and all this point. Okay, that's why I'm here to teach you, to share with you, because this is all about the point on the meridian channel. Okay, now start with the general cleansing. Why you need to do the cleansing? Remember, our body is full of a lot of positive charge. You know why we are carrying so many positive charge? Because we are using all the electrical items, and then we are really all the time we are wearing shoes. We don't have a time to really doing grounding to discharge all the positive charge in our body. Remember, why is people having problem of insomnia? Because you have too much positive charge. It couldn't make you calm down. Calming is the problem. That's why you have a problem. So now, first, blow to do grounding, okay? To discharge, clear, to clean first, okay? Yeah, so first, start with cleansing, blow the hand, blow the soul, okay? Even you can blow the armpit. This is where, you see, what is PC? What is PC? PC is a pericardium. Yeah, it's pericardium. It's part of our heart. These are atomically. Okay, and what is Ki? Ki is kidney. Okay, okay, and heart. HT is heart. Okay, that means before you do everything, before you want to start. Sorry. Okay, before you want to start to treat yourself. Okay. Hold on for a while. Okay. Before you want to start for yourself, I always do it at home. You can do it yourself. Blow on your hand. Okay. Blow your soul. Even can blow this just to do the general cleansing. After doing the general cleansing, what you can do is, okay, now, as I mentioned before, treating the meridian. Now, it's here for me to teach you. We have a six meridians channel in our hand. Okay, 3 in the inner side of your hand. and 3 at the outer side of your hand, of your arms. Okay. First, the inner is cold, is so-called yin. Yin in Chinese is cool, cooling, cooling. Nighttime is cooling. A lady is cooling. Okay. Yin is cooling. Why our inner hand is cooling? Because this is away from the sunlight. Away from the sunlight. Okay. That's why you show people, you always the inner side fairer, outer side is more darker. Am I right? Because this is, you are facing the sun, you are away from the sun. So inner hand, we have 3 very important meridian channel. That is our lungs meridian channel. That is your big thumb. Your big thumbs. That is the lungs meridian channel. And the middle finger, that is your pericardial meridian. And then the little finger, that is the heart meridian. So how do you do the treatment? How to blow it? Okay, I always start from the center. Why from the center? Because this is the origin of the flow of the energy. This is the origin. Okay, it actually started from your the middle of your abdominal. Okay, so what you can do, normally when, normally I teach people to do the circular motion. Okay, you can do, yeah, circular motion. Okay, circular motion, you can do it on yourself. Okay, okay, yeah, move over, move down, and again move up again. Okay, follow this pathway. Okay, when you reach the goiter, the goiter, the thyroid gland area. Okay, then you move the side of your axilla area, and you move all the way down to the big thumbs. This is the where the energy flow for your lungs meridian channel. Okay, so people always ask me, what is the different color of blue and red? Okay, this is the indication here. Blue means that it actually the energy flow deeper inside your body, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Our eye TerraCare can do so many wonder things. Okay, you just need to follow the pathway. Okay, slowly move for 1 to 2 minutes. So people will always ask me about why we have a lungs problem. We need to treat our large intestine. Okay, now I need to tell you, lungs meridian is the name of the pathway, is the name of the road. Lungs meridian in TCM is not only lungs as an organ, but it rather as a system, because the energy started from the lungs. Okay, the energy started from the lungs. They bring it down and going up again, and it is support all the cells in your body. Okay, so this is very important. If anyone you're complaining of intestine problem, you always develop a lot of gas, you are thinking of that is stomach acid. Maybe it actually, the root cause may be originally from the lungs. You don't know. Okay, and some people, they have a goiter problem. They have a toilet, this a thyroid, the thyroid enlargement problem. Okay, maybe it's actually somewhere on this pathway is blocked. Okay, you can try. As I said, TCM is keep exploring. Imagine this is our human being is like a map. It's like a map, but at least we have a guideline. Okay, if we have a chest pain, maybe if you, when you are treating your chest, you find that the result is not good, maybe you can also including your large intestine. Maybe because the blockage here, then it cause your chest tight, the tightness of your chest, or even even, somebody, is it somebody, is it someone, they are very active in sport, but always complaining of the joint sprain, why? Maybe because of the lungs meridian are too weak. Then after they're treating their lungs meridian for quite some time, then they found that now I'm free from injury. This is very important. Okay, so now I move to pericardium. Same thing. Same thing. When you see, I like to do everything in one shot. Okay, what I do is I will start with the middle. I blow the middle. When I reach the lower abdominal, I will move up again and all the way move all the way down to the lower arm area. So at the same time, you are treating the lungs meridian, you are also treating your pericardial meridian, and you are also treating your heart meridian. Okay, yeah, this is very important. So imagine when you are treating heart meridian, somebody you will feel, you will see somebody they're having tweeting on their face, okay, near the eyes. There might be the problem caused by the heart meridian. As I say, TCM is continuously exploring. Like even as a practitioner, we always share with the practitioner friends, oh, I found that, this point really treated certain disorder. Wow, actually we are also sharing this, okay? So actually, especially for those people you are running the PWG, okay, imagine if a client come to you, okay, they're complaining of almost every part of their body, they're complaining of pain. When you do the treatment to them, please talk to them. Talk to them. Maybe Mr. Mugi, now I'm treating your three very important this meridian, which is the lungs, your heart, and your pericardium. And because at least your customer, your clients know what you are treating, rather than just point out the point, okay, like throw something on in the air, because your client won't appreciate what you are doing. So this is very important. It's a communication. You are teaching, at the same time you are learning. Okay, now we have finished the front parts. I don't talk about all this because this is already I share with you. There are a lot of health problems. They are actually, you just go through, keep on trying on the meridian. Okay, you are able to settle the problem. Okay, okay. Now this is how I do. Okay, this is how I do. Okay, now we move to the three young meridians in your hand, which is at the back. This is direct exposed to the sun, a little bit darker. But do you know that the little fingers, that is where your small meridian channel. Okay, many people complaining of their absorptions power, the absorptions for their small intestine is very weak. Then what are the symptoms? They're always complaining of their shoulder feel very tense, very stiff. Okay, this is the symptoms. Okay, you see many people, even you buy so many these plaster, whatever, tiger balms, you try to remove the pain, but it still fail. The problem is because a lot of uh, they call it what, a lot of air lock inside the meridian channel. So instead of the blood and chi flowing, okay, imagine, because many nowadays like to drink cold water, especially when I was in Brazil. I want to drink hot water. They say, what? We old people, we drink cold water. That's why nowadays a lot of people, I can say 9 out of 10 people having, you know, too much, we call it air. Okay, masuk angin. Okay. This is why you need to get rid of all this angin, all this air, all the lock. Imagine in the piping system in your house, sometimes you can hear, yeah, some lock sound in your piping. This is something happen in our human being as well. So you need to blow. Okay, okay. This is where you need to treat. You need to treat your small intestine meridian channel. Okay, okay. You can see most of the people having face problem, tinnitus, ear problem, okay, some migraine problem, maybe because of a poor small intestine, because of the small intestine meridian channel block. Okay, so they cause, you can see here, the three young meridian here, three of them also cause the shoulder pain. Okay, the shoulder pain, and also it actually extend to the face, the face. And even though some people are complaining of the heart palpitation is abnormal, this is actually related to the small intestines. Okay, so for you, you need to try for every part or along the meridian. Okay, so this is important. So I have finished. It said when you do this blowing from your fingers to your shoulder and slowly move to the face, yeah, this is where you are blocking your three very important young meridians, the hot, the warm energy meridians in your body. Okay, small intestine, I don't talk about the triple burner now because not easy to understand. Okay, and then the large intestine. Okay, okay, basically for those people, okay, you have a water retention on your this neck area, your armpit area. Try to blow the back. Try to blow your triple burner meridian, because triple burner meridian is to enhance the metabolism of the fluid inside your body, to remove the fluid from your body. Okay, so you see, I finished my 6 meridian channel in the hand already. So okay, never mind. I give you a copy. Okay, in the TCM, your scapular pain, your shoulder pain, often reflects the blockage or imbalance in the large intestine or small intestine meridians, or both of which run through the scapular area, the shoulder area. This pain may also related to digestive issue, especially when accompanied by constipation, bloating, or irregular bowel habits. Yeah. So there is also some people having this spasm, the hemifacial spasm of facial paralysis. Yeah, this is all related. So you can try on the 3 meridian at the back of your hand. Now we move. Okay, we have finished the hand meridian channel. Now we move to one of the very important meridian channel. We call it the father or the sea of the warm, warm energy. It's like a reservoir. It's like a reservoir, which is the origin of the warm energy flowing. Okay, so now it started actually at the tailbone. Okay, it's in between the tailbone and then your anus. Okay, this is this started here. So what you can do is you can blow by just lying down. You can blow here. Okay, blow at the tailbone area, and then you can slowly up and down. This is to stimulate the energy flow in your governor vessel. Okay, what is the function for the governor vessel? Imagine governor vessel work together with kidney. Why it is so important? This is the most important meridian channel. If you are running out of time, okay, you only have 5 to 10 minutes. Very easy. Just blow the back. Why you need just to blow on the back? Then I'm going to tell you, because your backbone, your midline of your backbone is strengthened. Your nervous system, your brain, your neurological disorder. Imagine why people suffering from those like eczema, dementia, and Parkinson, all these things, because the transmissions of the messenger, okay, is actually failed. So for us, the most important is to spend 5 to 10 minutes to blow our back trunk. That is the most important meridian channel. Okay, we need to blow. Now, apart from the nervous system and brain, it actually for the men. Okay, if you keep blowing your back, you are very strong if your manhood. Okay, there is good news for the men. And thirdly, promote the spinal health and supporting the marrow. When we talk about the marrow, the bone marrow, the stem cells and everything, which is very important to support the recovery, the healing. And also, when you blow your back, the governor valve is actually to enhance your immunity. Very important. To enhance your immunity, your vitality, and then your willpower. You feel that your thinking become very sharp. Okay, imagine that you are actually promoting the energy flow to this very important trunk in your body. Okay, now, so now one of a very important point, which is the GV14. Okay, this is actually stated on the one of the 10 point. Why you need to blow here? Okay, this is in the TCM. If anyone you have a fever, you have a cough, this is where you need to blow. Okay, this is where to blow. This is to strengthen your immunity, to disperse the heat, everything. Okay, so when you blow this along this trunk, you are actually almost treating all the point. Imagine your GV20. This is the point of longevity. Okay, but don't spend too long time on this point. Okay, because this is the very sensitive for those people. If you are already developed high blood pressure, you will feel dizzy. Okay, so maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, maybe no 10 seconds, 20 seconds will do. Okay, imagine you can blow your whole area here, but don't fix one point for blowing. Is not an ideal way. For those people, you want to grow your hair, you can blow, no problem, but don't fix it one point. Okay, and then you can blow on the back, the whole area of your back. Yeah, your brain. Okay, and slowly move down to GB 40, 13, 14. And then this is where, imagine now, I would like to share with you now, following the 10 points. Following the 10 points, when you blow this area, you are energizing, you are unblocking 6 very important meridian channel. What is LI? Is your large intestine. Okay, imagine now I move. This is, you can see your large intestine. Okay, this is your large intestine. When you blow this area, you are actually unblocking. You actually try to improve if you have sinuses problem. Okay, you might feel that, wow, after I blow this area, why my sinuses getting blocked, getting clear? Okay, So that's why you must know why you blow the 10 point. You are trying to unblock the large intestine point, and then the triple burner. Triple burner, as I say, this is the meridian channel. It's like a discharge drain for your body. It helps you to remove the water, the excess water from your body. Okay. Then SI is what? The small intestine. Okay. Okay. When you blow here, suddenly you found that why my digestion, why my absorption getting better. Okay. And then what is ST? S is for stomach. Your stomach. Yeah, your stomach. And then what GB? GB is your gallbladder. And then BL is for bladder, your urinary bladder. Okay, when you blow this area, you are almost unblocking the 6th meridian channel. Okay, now when you move down, okay, following the midline of your back, you are actually clearing so many very important meridian that I'm going to share with you later. Okay, so the finest spot is where your tailbone, the point where near your your tailbone, your GV, governor vessel point number 1. This is the origin. Okay, now after we finish the hand both, yeah, our hand 6 meridian, we have already finished the governor vessel. Now we move to another 6 meridian channel is on your foot. Actually, it's not only foot, but they call it 6 young meridians on the foot. That means it's the 6 warm energy meridian of the foot. It started from the head. It started, okay? Now, the first meridian is so-called the bladder meridian channel. It started from where? It started from your eyes. Yes, people wondering how this, as I said, TCM history is more than few thousand years. This is the map. This is the map. They have been trying, keep on trying from the arrow. They found the map how to treat certain illnesses. Okay, you don't ask me why. You don't ask me why treating bladder by started from the eyes here. Even if you sometimes you feel like your eye feel tired, you can just put some pressure on your eyes, on the tip of your eyes, it's actually also energizing your bladder. Okay, if you have a problem of holding your urine, yeah, it might work for you. Okay, so you start from the head and slowly, okay, blow and then move down along your, you can see now, bladder meridian channel. It's just 1 inch away from the midline of your main trunk. That's why if you do not have time, do you know how important it to spend 5 to 10 minutes of the back? Okay, the answer is because the meridian channel for the bladder consists of the meridian. When you blow along along this bladder meridian channel, you are switching on the meridian for lungs. This is lungs meridian. This is pericardium. Pericardium and HD we consider the meridian channel for the heart. That's why why people after they blow the back, even Professor Young, yeah, the top priority blowing the back. You are almost energizing the whole lot of your organs in your body. If you do not have time to treat every single meridian. Okay, because GV, yeah, your governor vessel, your diaphragm, your liver, your gallbladder, your spleen, your stomach, your triple burner, your kidney, your large intestine, your small intestine, your bladder. Okay, you are almost treating everything when you blow your back for 5 to 10 minutes. The benefit of doing so is you will get rid of the stiffness of your body because the energy stops somewhere along here. You're clearing all the blockage along your midline, the back of your midline. Imagine when you're doing the treatment for your patients, if you are having, if you are a doctor, if you're treating your customer in a PWG, you need to talk to them. Okay, do you feel stiffness of your body? Maybe because of your all the organs actually been blocked. Now let me help you. Let me blow. Let me help you to unblocking. All the meridian channel, the important meridian spot in your 12th meridian. Okay, this is very important. Okay, now after you see our bladder meridian channel extend not only limited to your abdominal, the back, it actually extend go down to your this thigh, to your calf. You see, imagine one of the point you see here in your 10 points. Okay, your BL40. This is at your this popliteal fossa. Okay, your popliteal fossa. This is the point, the BL. This is so-called the bladder point number 40. Okay, what is it used for? Okay, these 2 points is like the absorber in body. It's the absorber in your body. If you feel pain in a whole lot of your upper body, try to on. Okay, this is part of this is a bladder. Just blow side and to the bottom. Okay, but then the side of your foot. Okay, the side of your foot. Okay, this is where the meridian channel for your bladder. Okay, is all about the strength of your bone productions, your vitality, your immunity, all here. Okay, now we move to the second yang meridian of the foot. Foot we have 3 warm energy meridian and 3 cold energy meridian. So now I've already shared with you the bladder, which is yang, because they is facing the sun. Okay. Now meridian is all about the gallbladder meridian channel. Same thing. It started from your head first. Anyone, if you're complaining of headache, because your body couldn't metabolize the effectively. So it will cause what? Cause the migraine. Okay. Even you have some TMJ problem. Okay. When you are biting something, you always have a losing jaw, whatever problem, because of your gallbladder meridian channel is very weak. The energy is not strong enough to support, to hold your jaw, the healthy jaw. Okay, so actually once you need to blow and along this pathway for 2 to 3 minutes. Even when you blow this area, you have to talk to your customer. Okay, now when the benefit of blowing this actually to help your body better use of the cholesterol. Okay, and then it will help you to get rid of tinnitus, dizziness, ear pain, hearing loss, all this problem. Okay, even the vertigo. Okay, but we don't talk about the TCM. But whatever thing you need a duration, a course of durations. Okay, not immediate fix. This is very important. So now I'm going to the third yang meridian. That is that is your stomach meridian channel. It's also same thing from the head. Start from the head. If you have sinuses, a sinus problem, or even you have a facial paralysis, you see, for the facial paralysis, it actually, that's why I'm saying your problem may be involve few meridian channel, not on one. So you need to really take this picture. And then when you want to treat yourself, even your loved one, even you want to treat your customer, whatever, just follow the pathway. You will see a fantastic result. Maybe after, for a duration of, for a course of duration, okay? Not impacts, not immediate fix. So this is what actually, just follow this, okay? Okay, now imagine, I want to show you this. I want to show you, sorry. Okay. So the final point, now, okay, I go further. Okay, now, I have finished the 3 young meridian for the food. Now the final three, before I go to final 3, remember I talked about the 2 very important main highway. One, they're providing the warm energy, and this is providing the yin energy, the cool energy. It started from where? Same place. Okay, same place. Okay, but now it's not the tailbone. Okay, it's also the lower part of the front. Okay, that is actually, this is the main trunk, provide the cool energy for your whole body in meridian channel. Okay, this is, for example, what type of organ can be treated by this, by blowing, by energizing this meridian channel? Anyone, if you are complaining, for lady, if you have menopause problem, if you have pain, white discharge, whatever, your this reproductive system problem, you can treat all this area. Okay. And how about men? Yes, you can do so. And how those people produce too much acid, sometimes wake up in the morning, you feel that, why you can feel a little bit harsh voice because of the acid backflow. Okay, you can treat this area, because this is where you need to cool down the fire, because too much fire, you need to cool down the fire. Okay, and even though some people are having constipation, okay, beside then those meridian, you can also treat your conception vessel, this meridian. And also for the heart problem, you also can treat this meridian channel, this conception vessel, including thyroid enlargement. Okay, yeah, including the enlargement, you can also treat it. Treating this conception vessel. Okay, now the final 3 in meridian channel treatment, spleen. Remember in the TCM that I mentioned to you, spleen is the utmost important organs. Imagine you couldn't see pancreas here, because in the 1,000 years ago, people still don't know what is the function for pancreas. That's why they put a lot of attention on spleen. Okay, without healthy spleen, there's no transformation from the food into energy and then into the essence that your body needed. So, okay, this is very important. So now, how to treat their spleen meridian channel? It started from the flow, from your food, from your tools. Okay, from your tools all the way out until your upper abdominal. Okay, you can just follow this. Then you can notice one thing in your 10-point meridian channel. Okay, this is where, when you blow this inguinal region, in fact, you are stimulating your spleen meridian channel. By seeing this, you can see when you blow this, this is one of the point in the spleen meridian channel. Okay, what is the spleen meridian channel benefit? You ladies for the menstruation problem, okay? Even though irregular periods, excessive bleeding, yeah, your stomach acid, whatever, okay? Even though if your cuff always clamping, because our spleen doesn't work well, because your spleen never transform the food into nutrients and energy. That's why your body couldn't produce the blood you need. So in spleen, spleen very important. After trigger, after unblocking your spleen, now you move your spleen. After that is your liver. Remember, after the food blood, where they will be storing, they will be stored in the liver. Okay. So after the liver also play a very important role. Is it liver marriage channel also passing through? This is the reproductive system. All men having the prostate problem, it actually you need to strengthen your liver meridian channel as well. Okay, even though if any always have a problem, okay, your weak gum, okay, eyes, okay, with headache, even with the headache, they are also related to your liver meridian channel, especially if you're having poor vision, poor visual, you couldn't see clear. Okay, there's something to do with the liver because your liver and I mean you do not have your liver not storing enough blood, so you had to go back to see the mother. Spleen, where? Please give me the blood, and spleen will go to look at the stomach, please. It's all. Okay, now we move to the last of our meridian channel, which is the kidney. As I said, so that if you want to be healthy, if you want to get rid of the of any immune system problem, immune disorder problem, is strengthen your kidney meridian channel by blowing along this main channel. Okay. Okay. So this is what I am trying to share with you today. And then before I end before I end my presentation today, one thing very important I would like to share with everyone here. If you want to learn TCM, the traditional Chinese medicine, the traditional Chinese medicine is about keep exploring human bodies because our creation give us so many different cells. You need how you need to taking care. Okay, this including the acupuncture points, the meridians, and how they related to overall health. So you need to keep on trying, okay, where you can fix some health disorder. Okay, so this is what is it now. I just give you some case study for thyroid inflammation, the thyroid glands inflammations. This is actually happened here. Imagine, remember, where the meridian channels pass through, where the disorder be treated. Imagine the heart meridian, including the lung meridian, including the heart meridian, including your this concessions, conception vessel, including your this your your this liver, kidney, spleen. Okay, because without your healthy liver, you imagine our blood carrying all the immune cells. Our, our blood also carrying the oxygen you needed. Okay, nutrients you needed. If you do not have have a healthy spleen, healthy liver, and healthy kidney, and all these systems working together. And how store back whatever been deficient inside your body. So this is very important. So I have a lot of example, but because of the time limitation, I couldn't continue. Wow, this is 10 o'clock now. So
Uh,
hey,
Dr. Peter, if you would like to, please continue a little bit. We have a solid crowd of 228 people who are all listening to you. So you can take a bit more time.
okay, thank you very much for today. I have finished my TCM, but no body nutrition. You need some herbal. Some herbal is Ayurvedic now. Alfalfa. Alfalfa herbal. Okay, alfalfa can tonify, okay, or disperse whatever which. So when you drink